What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Listen, y'all, I finally did it. I finally purchased my first real Monster Hunter game. Now, guys, as you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I was super impressed with the time that I had with Monster Hunter Stories 2, and that was kind of like my first kind of like introductory to the series from a gameplay perspective. I've always kind of been familiar with Monster Hunter, you know, with its releases on the Wii U and the 3DS, and even before then, I know Monster Hunter was really popular, but I just nothing really intrigued me to really play it. But when Stories 2 came out, just something about that trailer and the demo just really reeled me in. So I went ahead and purchased and reviewed Monster Hunter Stories 2. If you haven't seen that review, it's going to be down in the description below. But after being so impressed with what I played with Monster Hunter Stories 2, it made me want more. So, you know, as time went on, I kept asking my friends, you know, you guys in the community, hey, which Monster Hunter game should I get into? And of course, you have two choices: Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter Rise. So, you know, of course, it was split down the middle. Some people say, hey, go ahead and play World. That is the one that you want to get into. Some people say, hey, no, you know, Rise is more user-friendly, you know, more beginner-friendly. So after kind of going back and forth to look at the pros and cons of both, I chose to go ahead and get Monster Hunter Rise for the Nintendo Switch. And I also have Monster Hunter World downloaded on the PS5 as well, but I haven't touched that one yet. But this video right here is just to kind of talk about my first impressions with Monster Hunter Rise, as pretty much still a newbie when it comes to that Monster Hunter series. So without further ado, let's jump into it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, so here we are, my first real Monster Hunter experience. This is a series I've always wanted to get into, and I'm finally happy I'm able to experience it firsthand with you guys. So let's get right into it, starting with the presentation. This game is easily one of the best looking games on the Nintendo Switch and really showcases the versatility of Capcom's RE engine. The lighting, the character models, the details in the environment. This game looks fantastic, and it's just a joy to look at in motion, and since the game is really focused on exploration, it's a great thing. While exploring around, I couldn't help but think of games like Xenoblade Chronicles. Big, beautiful environments that highlights nature, and I love that. The music is also amazing. Right from the opening scene, I was blown away by the game's soundtrack and sound direction. Even the more subtle things like hearing animals in the environment or nature's natural sounds. I love it. Presentation here is top notch and definitely something that's worth experiencing. Now, gameplay wise, I'm about 5 hours into the game, and it's safe to say this game is addicting. Now, before we move forward, I know a lot of y'all want to know my weapon preference, and it's easily the dual blades. Even though it's close range, you have to get right up on the monsters. I just love how your character handles. It's very close to a hack and slash, and since we just came off the Devil May Cry series, I love it and felt right at home with it. The other weapons just felt, you know, very heavy and difficult to master, which I'm sure if I kept experimenting, I will find my footing with other weapons. But as of now, the dual blades is where it's at. But how is this game addicting? Well, the action, the exploration, the collecting and completing of weapon and armor sets is just the perfect recipe for putting tons and tons of hours in. The game is also on the Nintendo Switch, so you have the benefit of it being handheld and being able to take it on the go, which I will definitely be taking advantage of this summer because I have a couple of trips planned down the road, so this will be the perfect thing to play in the airport. I also love the traversal options. First off, the wire bug mechanic. Super addicting. The best way I can describe that is kind of like Spider-Man in a sense. Now, of course, this is a limited means of transportation because the wire bugs do have a cooldown, but it's still very fun and addicting to use. You can also ride what's called a Palamute, which is essentially a wolf, and this is a great way to get around these huge open areas. The game isn't necessarily open world, but more like an open area if you could say the least. But man, such fun exploring these areas, and they're beautiful. I also love how each of the new monsters have their own introductory cutscene, which is very well done. Of course, the monsters all have different characteristics and behavior patterns, so you have to know what their patterns are and such. The monsters also have a tendency to run away when you're getting the best of them, but honestly, I love the chase. It's pretty fun. So again, this is just really meant to be a first impressions of Monster Hunter Rise. Like I said, at the time of this recording, I'm about 5 hours into the game, and I'm loving what I'm playing so far. So if you like Monster Hunter Rise, drop a comment down below and give me some tips and tricks, because like I said, I'm really enjoying it and look forward to see how this game opens up. By the way, I do stream this over on my Twitch channel, so occasionally just swing on by and say hi, and yeah, we can just kick it while I play Monster Hunter Rise. I have yet to try the multiplayer, like I said, so I look forward to getting with some of my friends and trying out some of the the multiplayer. But yeah, Monster Hunter Rise. All right, as you guys see, I'm having an amazing time with Monster Hunter Rise. If you guys want to watch me stream this live sometime, go ahead and click the Twitch link down below. Give your boy a follow. And yeah, I'll be streaming that off and on my channel over on Twitch. So yeah, definitely feel free to swing by and say hi and what up and just watch me slay some monsters or whatnot. But yo, let me know down in the comment section what you think about Monster Hunter Rise. Are you excited for the Sunbreak DLC? And guys, recommend me some more Monster Hunter content. Like I said, I love stories too. I'm loving Monster Hunter Rise. I want more of this. So guys, drop a comment down below. Let me know what other Monster Hunter media I should get into, and yeah, we'll go from there. Again, guys, I thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful night. Peace.